Tenant screening is your first line of defense in protecting your property investment. Welcome to the EDPF Property Academy and Incubator, where we talk all things property. In this episode 34 of the 10-Minute Property Tips, we're focusing on a critical component of successful property management, tenant screening. Let's walk through a full strategy that works in the South African property context. Tenant screening is the process of evaluating prospective tenants to determine their suitability. It's more than just collecting a few documents, it's a structured assessment to reduce risks like non-payment or property damage. At the end of the day, a well-screened tenant supports long-term property value and consistent income. Without proper screening, you're exposed to late payments, legal disputes, and even criminal activity. But with a robust process, you can select reliable tenants who respect your property, pay on time, and stay longer. The goal? Fewer headaches and a higher return on your investment. Tenant screening consists of 6 main components. You'll need a solid rental application, conduct credit and background checks, verify employment, speak with previous landlords, and conduct a face-to-face or virtual interview. Each element adds a layer of protection and insight. To systemize this, develop a screening strategy. Use a standardized rental application for all tenants. Define your non-negotiables, like minimum income or credit score. Keep a scoring sheet to evaluate applications fairly. Importantly, document everything. This protects you legally and creates consistency. Start with the application. Collect personal details, employment information, and rental history. Ask for consent to do credit and criminal checks. A complete and honest form gives you your first red flags or green lights. Look for thoroughness and accuracy. A credit check gives insight into the tenant's financial behavior. Use registered bureaus like Experian or TransUnion. Look out for late payments, defaults, and court judgments. Ideally, rent should not exceed 30 to 35% of their income, aligning with the debt-to-income ratio rule. Background checks reveal criminal records and eviction history. You want to avoid tenants with patterns of destructive or unlawful behavior. Also verify identity numbers and legal residency to comply with immigration laws and to reduce fraud risk. Contact employers to verify current job status and salary. Ask for recent payslips or bank statements. A good rule is the 3 times rent rule. Income should be 3 times the monthly rent. This ensures affordability and reduces risk of non-payment. Speaking to past landlords gives you real insight. Ask, did they pay on time? Was there any damage? Would they rent to them again? Be cautious of tenants who cannot provide previous landlord references. The interview allows you to assess personality, communication, and expectations. This is where you can set the tone for the lease, clarify house rules, and identify any red flags. Trust your instincts but back them up with data from the earlier steps. In South Africa, landlords must comply with the Rental Housing Act and Consumer Protection Act. Your screening must be non-discriminatory, avoid bias based on race, gender, religion, or disability. Ensure your process is consistent and legally defensible. Use your scoring system to decide objectively. If approved, send an official acceptance and proceed to signing the lease. If declined, issue a professional rejection. Always retain all screening documents in case of future disputes or legal issues. Tenant screening doesn't end at move-in. Conduct regular property inspections, keep open lines of communication, and monitor payments. Address issues early, whether it's maintenance problems or missed rent. Your job is to manage the property, not just lease it. A thorough tenant screening process sets the tone for a successful lease. It protects your investment and builds a sustainable rental portfolio. For a full checklist, sample application forms, and scoring templates, request our free screening toolkit. Let's build a professional, ethical, and profitable rental practice together.